Hey everybody, Mr. Gajewski here, and today we're going to talk about solving equations with variables on both sides. So let's jump right into it, and let's take a look at this first equation here in the top left. So 7k equals 4k plus 15. So the first thing I want to do here is collect the variable terms on one side. So I can get rid of 7k, or I can get rid of 4k. Now, I like to work with positive, so I'm going to get rid of the smaller of the numbers. So I'm going to get rid of the 4k. That's a positive 4k, so let's subtract 4k. It's going to give me 3k equals 15. And to undo this multiplication, let's go ahead and let's divide by 3. It's going to give me k equals 5. Just like any other equation, if we're not sure about our answer, we can always go ahead and substitute our proposed solution back into the original equation and check to see if we get a true statement. So 7 times 5 equals 4 times 5 plus 15. 7 times 5 is 35. 4 times 5 is 20 plus 15. And 20 plus 15, I get 35. 35 does equal 35, so k equals 5. 5 is my solution. Let's try another example together. So again, 5x minus 2 equals 3x plus 4. We want to get all the variables to one side, 5x and 3x. Let's get rid of the smaller one. So I'm going to subtract 3x from both sides. That'll give me 2x minus 2 equals, well, it's going to leave me with a plus 4. And this looks like a little two-step equation, so we need to undo the subtraction by adding 2. That's going to give me 2x equals 6. And then we divide by 2 and get x equals 3. And I circle my answer to show my teacher what I am thinking. Let's go ahead and let's look at this next one. So this one's going to involve some simplifying before solving. So on the left-hand side, we have 2 parentheses y plus 6 equals 3y. So before I can add or subtract or balance this equation, I need to distribute this 2. Well, 2 times y gives me 2y. 2 times positive 6 gives me plus 12. Nothing changed on the right-hand side. I still have equals 3y. Now again, 2y plus 12 equals 3y. I want to get rid of the smaller of the variables. So 2y is smaller. It's positive, so we're going to subtract 2y from both sides. That'll give me 12 equals, well, 3y minus 2y is y. 12 equals y, or we can say y equals 12. Circle it up. 2 more. This one's very similar. Left-hand side, there's nothing I can do to simplify, but on the right-hand side, I have some parentheses. So let's go ahead and let's distribute the 3. 3 times 1 is going to give me 3. 3 times negative 2k gives me negative 6k or minus 6k. This one's a little different than what we've seen. So we have a 2k and a negative 6k. Well, 6 is bigger than 2, but this isn't just a 6. This is a negative 6. So I want to get rid of that negative number because I don't like working with negatives. I'm going to add 6k to both sides. And when I do that, I'm going to get 8k minus 5 on the left side, and I'm going to get 3 on the right side. I'm going to look back to the left now. How do I get rid of that minus 5? Well, I'm going to do plus 5 to both sides. 8k equals, well, 3 plus 5 is 8. Let's divide both sides by 8, and 8 divided by 8 is 1. So k equals 1. Circle it up. last example. So there's a little bit of stuff going on both sides of this equation. So on the left-hand side, I have some like terms that I can combine, and on the right-hand side, I have some distributing. So let's go ahead and let's work on the left-hand side first. So negative 5b plus 2b. I can go ahead and combine those. That's going to give me 3 minus, well, negative 5b plus 2b is negative 3b. And on the right-hand side, I need to distribute that second negative 2. So I'm going to rewrite the first negative 2. Then I need to distribute negative 2 times 1. That's going to give me negative 2. And negative 2 times negative b is a positive 2b. All right. On the right-hand side, I still have a little bit more that I can simplify before I'm going to start collecting variables to one side. So we're going to leave the left-hand side alone. And we're going to do negative 2 minus 2. Well, it's the same as negative 2 plus a negative 2. How much negatives, or how many negatives do I have here? I have negative 4 plus 2b. Now I have an equation with variables on both sides. Let's go ahead and collect the variables to one side. So I'm going to get rid of the smaller one. So negative 3b, positive 2b. Well, my negatives are going to be smaller, so let's get rid of the minus 3b. Let's do 3b plus 3b to both sides. What is that going to leave me on the left side? Well, it's going to leave me with a 3 equals negative 4. And, well, 2b plus 3b equals 5b. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to add 5b to the right-hand side. Let's go ahead and let's get rid of that minus 4 by adding 4. That'll give me 7 equals 5b. And then we'll go ahead and we'll divide by 5. Well, b equals, what is 7 divided by 5? Well, I'm going to write my answer as a decimal here, 1.4. Yes, my answer can be a decimal. Nothing wrong with that. And again, if you're really not sure, you can always go ahead and take that 1.4 and plug it back into every single one of the b's. Simplify and see if you get a true statement. That is it for solving equations with variables on both sides. I hope that helps. If you have any questions, let me know, and I will see you